Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Helen Keller. Remember, teamwork begins by building trust. And the only way to do that is to overcome our need for invulnerability. Patrick Lencioni. I invite everyone to choose forgiveness rather than division, teamwork over personal ambition. Jean-François Cope. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Dalai Lama. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. Chris Grosser. Love your family, work super hard, live your passion. Gary Vaynerchuk. It is never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. Don't let someone else's opinion of you become your reality. Les Brown. If you're not positive energy, you're negative energy. Mark Cuban. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Stephen R. Covey. The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes. William James. One of the differences between some successful and unsuccessful people is that one group is full of doers, while the other is full of wishers. Edmond Mbiaka. I'd rather regret the things I've done than regret the things I haven't done. Lucille Ball. You cannot plow a field by turning it over in your mind. To begin, begin. Gordon B. Hinckley. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius. Mondays are the start of the work week, which offer new beginnings 52 times a year. David Dweck. Be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's always your choice. Wayne Dyer. Your Monday morning thoughts set the tone for your whole week. See yourself getting stronger and living a fulfilling, happier and healthier life. Germany Kent. You can get everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Zig Ziglar. Inspiration does exist, but it must find you working. Pablo Picasso. Don't settle for average. Bring your best to the moment. Then, whether it fails or succeeds, at least you know you gave all you had. Angela Bassett. Show up, show up, show up, and after a while the muse shows up too. Isabel Allende. Don't bunt. Aim out of the ballpark. Aim for the company of immortals. David Ogilvy. I have stood on a mountain of no's for 1 yes. Barbara Elaine Smith. If you believe something needs to exist, if it's something you want to use yourself, don't let anyone ever stop you from doing it. Tobias Lütke. Don't look at your feet to see if you are doing it right. Just dance. Anne Lamott. Someone sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Warren Buffett. True freedom is impossible without a mind made free by discipline. Mortimer J. Adler. Rivers know this. There is no hurry. We shall get there someday. A. A. Milne. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action, and because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, you will never exist through any other medium and will be lost. Martha Graham. Small is not just a stepping stone. Small is a great destination itself. Jason Fried. He that can have a patience can have what he will. Benjamin Franklin. The only one who can tell you you can't win is you, and you don't have to listen. Jessica Ennis. Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there. Bo Jackson. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it, you can influence it. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again. Steve Jobs. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. Ralph Waldo Emerson. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Mark Twain. If you can't yet do great things, do small things in a great way. Napoleon Hill. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Jim Rohn. Be sure you put your feet in the right place. Then stand firm. Abraham Lincoln. Live out of your imagination, not your history. Stephen Covey. Do not wait for the perfect time and place to enter, for you are already on stage. Unknown. The greater the difficulty, the more the glory in surmounting it. Epicurus. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. Marianne Radmacher. If the decisions you make about where you invest your blood, sweat and tears are not consistent with the person you aspire to be, you'll never become that person. Clayton M. Christensen. The only way of discovering the limits of the possible is to venture a little way past them into the impossible. Arthur C. Clarke. Worry is a misuse of imagination. Unknown. Courage is the most important of all the virtues because, without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. Maya Angelou. I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now. Edna Mode. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. Unknown. The reason we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel. Steve Furtick. Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. Carl Sagan. I will not lose, for even in defeat, there's a valuable lesson learned, so it evens up for me. Jay-Z. I do not try to dance better than anyone else. I only try to dance better than myself. Arianna Huffington. If you don't risk anything, you risk even more. Erika Young. I can tell you how many times I've been given a no, only to find that a better, brighter, bigger yes was right around the corner. Aaron Hamilton. We need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we'll screw up royally sometimes, understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Ariana Huffington. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Henry Ford. You cannot always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. Wayne Dyer. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Arthur Ashe. Hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. Ross Simmons. Everything you ever wanted is sitting on the other side of fear. George Adair. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Ayn Rand. Every strike brings me closer to the next home run. Babe Ruth. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas A. Edison. Don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once. Drew Houston. You carry the passport to your own happiness. Diane von Furstenberg. Never let success get to your head and never let failure get to your heart. Drake. Ideation without execution is delusion. Robin Sharma. Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears. Laird Hamilton. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Lucius Annaeus Seneca. For the great doesn't happen through impulse alone, and is a succession of little things that are brought together. Vincent van Gogh. If we take care of the moments, the years will take care of themselves. Maria Edgeworth. Resilience is when you address uncertainty with flexibility. Unknown. Sometimes, magic is just someone spending more time on something than anyone else might reasonably expect. Raymond Joseph Teller. It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. Paul Bryant.